What's up, fam? Josh Karaz here. I just want to briefly just talk to y'all about life, right? My YouTube channel is about positivity, uplifting, and talking about spirituality. And a lot of the films that you want to see the throwbacks of YouTube that I used to do when I first started, that's on my Roku Fire Stick, Apple TV. And you can easily look in the info box and click it on and be a member, or you can go to karafilmsmerch.com and the app is on the website. And also, that's how you join my speaker show, or you can look for the link in the info box for that too. So yeah, the speaker show, the radio show, still popping, never stopped. Been doing it for 12 years. Before that, I was on Blog Talk. So I transitioned to speaker. We're kicking it, man. So y'all missing a lot of good stuff. You have to be a member of these programs because I pay Speaker to keep. I have a publishing account with Speaker, and I have to pay for that every month. So everything that you see I do, I pay out of pocket. My Roku Fire Stick, that's not free. I pay out of pocket. I pay developers to keep it going, to keep malware. Malware is hackers from destroying the site, all those types of things. So everything is paid. When you go to my karafilmsmerch.com, I pay for all that stuff, man. So nobody's giving me a handout. So in order for me to keep these things afloat, being an independent entrepreneur, yeah, I have to have you be a member. It's it's hands down, man. YouTube makes everything free because everything y'all click on a video, they make millions of dollars per hour. That's the way they roll. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them. But I don't have deep pockets like that. I'm independent. So I just wanted to briefly talk to y'all about just little things, positivity, man. Like, how y'all feeling, I mean, what things what y'all going through, like, are y'all trying to survive? I know there's a lot of negativity out there. Or y'all got y'all head together, y'all letting people come, y'all letting family members destroy you. What are y'all doing to go to the next level so that you and your kids or you and your husband, wife can foresee things? The entertainment world is done. So if you're thinking about being a rapper, I suggest that you do it independently and then just do your thing. Don't worry about trying to progress a lot of money. Just do it locally, man. You can make 6 figures in your hometown just doing clean, good rap if that's what you're into. But realistically, there's so many other things to do. We need counsels, we need coaches, we need people who give a damn. Good nursing, good CNAs, good chefs, just community leaders and just people who are very spiritual and give a damn, playing it forward, helping somebody. There's so many things you can be doing besides goofing off and getting mad at the world because things are not going right in your life. The job ain't paying you. Look, corporations are not going to pay you what you worth. I don't care how many degrees you got. I don't care what you're doing. Corporations are not going to pay you what you think you're worth. And you may be worth a lot. And you may be very educated in that field, but that's not what they're doing. They're giving you enough to survive. College is an institution to teach you how to work for corporate America. They don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur. That's something you got to do on your own. And they're very discouraging. When they talk about entrepreneur, they talk about how many hours you're going to work, what you're going to lose. You're going to lose your freedom and all that. But then you find out you've been 10 or 20 years working for a company that's going to just let you go with no servants package. And they may give you a servants package, but very low. You lost your 401k, you lost your Roth IRA because they don't have to buy into that. And realistically, these types of things like 401k, Roth IRA is nothing but a scam, but you don't understand that. You've just been taught and you're doing what mama did, sister did, brother did. A 401k, you can do your own 401k. The best investment that you can do for yourself is life insurance. And I'll leave it at that. It's not that you're praying for people to die, but a good investment that you want to start right now is life insurance. You can do it on yourself. What happens if you go and there's nobody else around to bury you? You have a house, you have maybe a couple of houses, you have a business, you have all of these things, but if someone were to sue you, they could put a levy on it and take it. So if you got a house or two, or even a tiny house. How do you protect your house? Not through a life insurance. Life insurance is something that could benefit the family. Once you go, everything is paid. But what's the way where I'm alive and I don't want the IRS taking my house? I don't want my house on an auction block because I didn't make the last payment and the banks are upset with me. You may not want to hear this and it may rub you the wrong way, but that's what I do. I tell you things you may not want to hear. If you're a person that got a very nice house and a house period, right? Someone in your family just died a month ago. Before you give that body to the undertaker and to take it to their burial ground, if you own a house, you got a little room in the back, put that loved one in the backyard of your house. Now, they're going to tell you, I wouldn't do that, this. There is no law that you cannot bury your loved one in the backyard. And I know what you're saying. That's spooky. That's poltergeist. What you talking about, Yash? To bury a loved one in your backyard, no IRS, no government can ever take your house. Did you know that? If you want to know why funeral homes are so popular and make so much money, it's because your loved one has bought so much land for them. And I know that sounds awful, but insurance company makes so much money because they know you don't know that your loved one paid for the property. Putting a loved one in your backyard pays for the whole house, and it can never be taken. There'll be no foreclosures, don't even pay taxes. But taxes is voluntary anyway. But I'm just telling you, this is the type of stuff that we should be talking about. We should be talking about how to gain back our lives. Physical labor is not the way to work. I hate the term work hard. Just grind and you're going to be okay. Man, you're going to have calluses, arthritis, and headaches, migraines. Using your brain, what the Most High gave you, is how you get ahead in life. Using your brain to work 20 years at an establishment for a corporation is not the way to go. You want to use your brain and spirituality to work smarter and not harder. You notice the people who don't give a damn about their jobs, they don't never give no complaints to. They want to keep them, but you care and you're the first one on the chopping block because everything is psychology. This is the way the human mind works. If they care, ride them. If they don't care, leave them alone. There's absolutely no reason why you can't be an entrepreneur working for yourself. There's so many jobs to let you contract. Walgreens has a thing where you can contract picking up medical supplies. Why don't you tap into it? You could be a self-contractor with Amazon. What's wrong with that? There's so many self-contractors, and I heard about the USPS may even start self-contracting. But I'm just saying, you got to be clear though. You got to have background check and all that. But I'm just saying, there's so many ways that you don't have to keep going into jobs that you hate. Why? You don't have to keep working at dealerships trying to get commissions. There's nothing wrong with working at dealerships, but you got to understand you don't eat until you sell a car. That's a better life than that. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing that part-time as long as you got your T's crossed, I's dotted, right? But if that's your main income, that's a hard life. Commission is a hard life. So why not try and tap into something that's beneficial to you and your loved ones? You don't have to always go to work with a headache. People are not talking about culinary. You could be a caterer, man. God, dog. I'll just be looking at things like I've been doing this for a long time, and I just see how many people be struggling. Like, why? There's so many ways to make money. You don't have to be rich. You just want to make ends meet, right? Some of y'all know how to cook, but you're scared to take it to the next level. So what do you mean, Yash? You can show people how to cook on YouTube and charge a subscription fee. Why not? It's worth your time. Hell, you showing them skills. Why do we just give up so easily? Podcasting is beautiful, man. I mean, I'll be just sitting there going, women be like, I'm having it so hard. I got 3 kids, no daddy. Okay. So what's up? Walmart cut my hours, Chick-fil-A ain't giving full time no more. As long as you wait on the corporations to feed you, you're going to be without every single time. You have to figure this shit out. I've been telling people since I was on Blog Talk that we are in a digital world, and they would laugh at me. I would talk to underwriters at banks and tell them, you guys are old fashioned. And this was 10 years ago I was talking like this. Everything going digital. Well, what do you mean when you say that? They just couldn't comprehend. And here we are. Fast forward 2025. Everything is digital. Money has always been a fiat. It's fake. FRNs, Federal Reserve notes, money has no value. So you be worried about, so what's going to happen when they do everything's digital? So Coinbase. So let me refer to that because I know y'all going to hear about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So that's why I'm getting into crypto and Bitcoin. I'm not telling you that it's not profitable, but that's not the coin they're going to use when this shit shut down. And what I mean by that, when they decide to change the currency, they're not going to honor the Bitcoin or crypto. Now, they may not believe that because they're in their own world. There's going to be a one world government coin, and it's not going to honor the Bitcoin or crypto. But they're going to see. If you have crypto or Bitcoin, you should cash it in as much as possible. Every time you cash it in, man, because everything's going digital. No, the cash is not king. Cash is going out. The dollar's been gone, but the Bitcoin and crypto is not going to be the coins that they're going to switch to. I don't know why people keep thinking that. They're not. I don't care how much profit is in the crypto or Bitcoin. They're not going to honor it. You understand? People see it. Come on, save your precious metals and your coins, and you'll be able to. Who going to exchange it? These people are vicious. They're not listening to that. It's good right now. It's like money is good right now. Credit cards is good right now. But when they switch over to this one world government, they're not going to be accepting nothing but their own kind. And basically, they want everybody on the same level, rich, and it's just going to be rich and poor. Even the rich people ain't going to have, like the rich people right now got all these millions. Nope. They're going to put everybody on one playing field. And I know y'all say, well, damn, Yash, so what you saying now? I'm just telling you something that's real. You can still be self-sufficient and grow your food in your house. They show you these devices every day, how to grow food. You don't have to have a big-ass garden. Man, you can be growing food right now. I mean, it's just all in the mind. It's all in how you're going to proceed. I would refrain putting food outside because they showed you how they can bring air and have a certain mist to come like a fog, and that fog come with particles. It damages your crops. And then if you don't see the damage, you're going to eat it, and something may happen to your immune system. But I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not here to tell you, don't do this, don't do that. My job is just to give you a message, and you can take it with a grain of salt. I'm just hope that you have a different mindset, that you can do something without struggling. Y'all getting all these cars and you keep repoing. It's just... It's just not enough time in the day to tell y'all those cars are paid for, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to offset the debt. And a lot of y'all just don't listen. I teach this stuff, and y'all still, the biggest problem with people, I've been helping people get their EINs and security party creditor, and you know why they don't move forward? They're afraid of the IRS. They're literally afraid of the IRS. Most of them don't go to the second level, third level, because they're afraid of what the IRS is going to do. And that's the biggest stigma of people. It got nothing to do with race. You can tell people how to be self-sufficient and get their trust and offset the debt, and they will never complete it because they're afraid of the IRS. And the IRS is not even a government. Anything that collects a profit is not a government type of entity. It's a profit. The IRS is made a profit. That's why they're on the Duns and Bradstreet list of profiteers. It's really against the law what they're doing. everything they've done is fraudulent. They're asking for taxes. They're telling you to pay them taxes. There's no law. They make it up as they go. So what they figured out is American people don't know this. We'll get them to consent with their own signatures, and they'll give us a gift. And if they renege, we can take their houses, their boats, their motorcycles, and we can put them in jail. And legally they can, because you signed a legally binding contract that you'll give them a gift, and now you want to renege on it. That's why they can levy your property, because you offering a gift when you sign a W-2, and when you do a mortgage, those are voluntary gifts that you'll pay taxes on that house. When you go get a new car, they force gap insurance on you. It's against the law. There's no dealership that can sell you insurance. That's fraudulent. According to the Truth in Lending Act, they can't charge you taxes on the car, but you don't know that. And if you told them you didn't want to do it, they wouldn't sell you the car. Then you had to do a conditional acceptance, so they give you the car free because it's coming out your trust anyway, right? But let's just stop right here. If they offered you gap insurance and you didn't want it and still try to force it on you, you can sue them, because no car dealership can offer car insurance. The gap insurance is on every vehicle on a dealership, whether it's used or new. You don't have to do that. But when you sign the contract, you offer a gift. You paying them. The gap insurance is a gift that you're paying them. So you renege, they get the car. You see, it's just, that's called repo. Look, man, I hope this has been educational. I hope it makes sense. It's just a lot of stuff. The reason y'all stressing, because you don't know that you are the creditor, and everywhere you've been to get a loan, a house, a car, they are the debtors, but they make you think you're the debtor. Man, y'all do not have to keep struggling. That's why I teach. I got that on Roku Fire Stick, and I've taught people and coaches like this, and they still refuse to act on getting free. They're afraid of the IRS. As long as you're afraid, you'll never be free. All right. I'm Yash Karai. I hope this awaken. I hope this reach somebody. Yeah, y'all be good. Love y'all, man. One love.